The beginning to any good morning routine is getting out of bed. Make sure you do what you gotta do to get up. I personally have to set 5 or 6 alarms before I'm actually rolling out of bed, but make sure that your alarm is loud, your ringer is on, and you get up at the time that you're supposed to. The next thing I like to do as soon as I roll out of bed is go ahead and open the blinds to let in some sun. The sun coming in my room just really wakes me up in the morning and is something that I really like to do. Secondly, the next big decision of the day is typically what we're gonna wear. Now, making a lot of decisions in the morning can cause a lot of decision fog, which is when you're making too many decisions when you first wake up, which makes you a little drowsy for the rest of the day. So what I like to do is go ahead and set a outfit for myself on the side before I go to sleep that night, so that in the morning I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna wear. I already know because it's set aside for me. Another really important part of a morning routine is deciding what self-care you're gonna do. I think it's really important for everyone to have a self-care aspect of their routine, whether that be doing their makeup, maybe doing some yoga, playing with their animals, or just having a cup of coffee. Whatever makes you happy and is something that you can do, set aside that time for yourself is really important to start off your day. Another really important morning task that I've been trying to keep up with is checking my schedule for the day. I regularly tended to get into this habit of just getting ready and then going to class without really looking at what the day holds for me. And it's been really refreshing and good to check my schedule before I actually leave the dorm so I have everything I need for what's to come ahead. For example, if my shift at work starts 15 minutes after a class, then I need to have my change of clothing with me so that I'm ready to change at work before I clock in, as opposed to having to run home and then being late to work with my clothes. So that's just something that's really important that I've liked to incorporate into my routine. Another great part of a morning routine, and I think necessary for everyone, is to eat breakfast. Breakfast is a really important part of the day. It makes sure that you have all the nutritions that you need to feel refreshed and ready to conquer the day. You can also have coffee if you so desire, but just make sure you have something in your system, whether that just be a piece of fruit or maybe some Pop-Tarts, whatever makes you feel happy. Creating these morning routines are really important because it makes sure that you have everything that you're going to need for the day so that you're not lost, dazed, confused when you are going through your everyday life. And it allows for a more refreshing and easygoing day than a scattered, not knowing what's going on because you didn't have a great start to your morning. In order to maintain this routine, I would suggest making a list of everything that you want to accomplish in the morning so that you can go down and check off the boxes as you go through and make sure everything is done before you leave. Consistency is key here, just making sure that you do this every morning. The first week and the first couple of days are going to be the hardest. It gets easier day by day as you're establishing this routine. As with anything, it's important to set goals and milestones, so you can set yourself a goal of 1 month doing this routine every day or every morning. And once you do that, you give yourself a little reward, like you take yourself out for ice cream, or yourself buy a new book that you really wanted, something that's just going to make you feel good for what you've accomplished. As always, my friends, it's been a pleasure discussing this with you. I hope you have great, bright, beautiful mornings and beautiful routines as well. Bye-bye.